This just one disclaimer. This is the other place that readers get tripped up on. Sorry, it's my pen. That get tripped up on Passover. See that there, John? And it was the preparation of the Passover, and about the 6th hour, and he said unto the Jews, Behold your king. Christ is on the cross. Here it's saying it's about the 6th hour, so it's the middle of the day. You can read that verse in your version. Yeah, let's see what the New King's. And it was the day of preparation for the Passover. See, we get this translation, NASB says for the Passover. New King James says it was the preparation day of the Passover. King James of the Passover. Derby of the Passover. The ASV 1901 version of the Passover. Of the Passover. What does that mean? It was the preparation day of the Passover. And you get the same thing down here in verse 31. The Jews, therefore, because it was the preparation that the body should not remain on the cross on the Sabbath day, that would suggest it was a Friday. Christ was on the cross on a Friday. For that Sabbath day was a high day. They sought Pilate that the legs might be broken. See, told you, Christ was crucified on a Friday because it was the preparation day for the Sabbath day. Therefore, he was crucified on a Friday. But, see that phrase there? It was a high day. Now, there's only 7 high days throughout the year. I'll send you the list. Here they are. High days. They're all Sabbaths, no servile work to be done. There's 7 per year. All are holy convocations. The Feast of Unleavened Bread, the first and last day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. There's your reference. The Feast of Pentecost, or the Feast of Weeks, is it's the day after the 7th Sabbath. So 7 Sabbaths are 49 days. The day after is the 50th. The 50th day after the Feast of First Fruits. And that's where it's measured from. Feast of First Fruits is the first day after Sabbath, after Passover. Bit of a head twist, but that's what it is. First day of the 7th month is the Feast of Trumpets. What have I got? Trumpets. Lol. I'll have to fix that. Let me fix that. That's better. JUMP. There we go. Feast of Trumpets, there's your reference. The 10th day of the 7th month. That's the Day of Atonement itself. That's the day the high priest goes into the Holy of Holies. And the 15th and the 8th day. So the 15th to the 21st was the Feast of Tabernacles, but it said the 8th day, or the day after the end of Feast of Tabernacles of the 7th month, is these are all what's called holy convocations, and they are all Sabbaths, no servile work to be done. So what does that mean? Verse 14, let's look at that. And it was the preparation of the Passover. So the preparation of the Passover was not a Sabbath day. Passover, in the evening, they ate the Passover, or supposed to eat the Passover, the Lord did. And Passover day was preparation for the beginning of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, which was a Sabbath or a high day. Because no servile work, they had to prepare on the Passover day for that day and that day. So they had to prepare 2 days worth of food. They couldn't do any work they had a two day rest day. No work. And then the first day of the week. Does that make sense? So that's the preparation of the Passover. The Passover day itself was spent preparing for the Feast of Unleavened Bread, or the first day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, which was the 15th, and the Sabbath day that was just after it. Now the other one down here, the Jews therefore, because it was the preparation. So as soon as you see that, almost always that refers to a Friday preparing for the weekly Sabbath. This occasion, that's the qualifier. So the preparation for that high day, that the body should not remain on the cross on the Sabbath day. So the Sabbath day is the first day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, not the weekly Sabbath. There's no capital S there. On the Sabbath day, for that Sabbath, this one here, that Sabbath day was a high day. Weekly Sabbaths are not high days. Weekly Sabbaths are no work to be done, but they're not high days. High days are 7 per year. Both ends of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, the Feast of Weeks, the Feast of Trumpets, which is 1 day, Feast of Great Day of Atonement, which is 1 day, and 2 relative to the Feast of Tabernacles, 7. They besought Pilate that the legs might be broken. So that Sabbath day, which was a high day, was a Friday, and then Joseph came by night. They wrapped it in linen clothes. So this is on the Passover Eve still. This wound it in linen clothes, and the manner of the Jews is to bury. Then you'll see John's Gospel misses a day and it goes straight to the first day of the week, chapter 20. See, back to chapter 19, it ends, that's where we were, the high day. So that's because it was this Passover was the preparation day for that high day. After that high day we had a Sabbath day, just like that says. 14th was not a Sabbath, but a preparation day for the high day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. 15th was the beginning of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, which was a Sabbath. There's your reference. And it was a high day. There's 7 of them. The 16th was the Sabbath, which is weekly. And then you got the first day of the week. Anyway, hope that helps.